Hello, my name is Terrelljones, college development mentor and the author of The Fastest Way to Win in College, where I train students on how to excel academically, develop professionally, and be joyous on the journey to graduation. And I welcome you to this webinar of the 3 productivity habits of the world's most successful students. This is an exclusive webinar that's a part of my special Livecast webinar that I'll tell you a little bit more about later. And I'm just here to congratulate you for wanting to take your college journey, college success to a whole nother level, whether you're here as a student, parent, or community leader, teacher. Either way, you're here to make a difference and excel your college career. So I'm so glad that you decided to join me here today. And I realize that you can be anywhere in the world right now, but you're here with me, and this is the only place where you're going to learn the most important 3 productivity habits of the world's most successful students. So my goal is to help you graduate. My goal is to help you get hired into a career that you love, and my goal is for you to look back and say college was awesome, you had fun, and you made a ton of friends. So that is really what you have to look forward to. Now, I'm going to make a big claim here. I want you to know that you will never think the same again after you participate in this webinar. My goal is to blow your mind and give you a whole new mindset and a whole new approach to college. With this whole new perspective, you're going to get results that you've never seen before. And trust me, I know, because I've been in many different places throughout my college career and my college journey, and I've talked to many students that's been going through a whole bunch of different situations through college. I hear things like, man, Terrell, I'm feeling so frustrated about this FAFSA process. I don't really know what to do. I'm not getting the money that I need, or Terrell, I'm having trouble paying for college, or have you ever felt confused about your profession or what major you wanted to do? Or have you ever fell behind academically and you wanted just to get your grades? Like, you're looking at your testing, your semester grades, like, who is this person? I'm not getting the grades that I know I'm capable of getting. Something is just not right. Or you might just be feeling some type of way emotionally, homesick, or you might be feeling shy socially, maybe a little bit anxiety, some frustration. And I've been in all of these different places, so I've been blessed enough to help students get to where they wanted to get to, or accomplish what they need to accomplish within college. So that's what you have to look forward to within this webinar. Now, this is just a brief intro about myself, and I'm not going to get too deep into this. You may not know my story already, so I'm not going to spend that much time on this. But I do want to say before we jump in, this is going to be a fast-paced webinar, so do whatever you got to do. Close the door, take notes, because we're really going to fly through this. And I also want to tell you a little bit something about my community that you're being introduced into right now. I keep a tight-knit community of students who work hard, but they also play hard. So what you're going to learn today, these things are going to be simple. It's going to be simple to follow. It's going to be easy to implement. And I want you to know that you're learning from the best. Not only have I had over 10 years of experience just helping students and helping students either get through college, but also helping them get into the careers that they want to get into, helping them enjoy the process as well. When it's always a continuous learning process for myself. I've read hundreds of books in success, in college success and development. I have articles. I read. I interview students, the world's top students. I interview other experts in college success, and I'm staying updated currently with government publications. So all right, what are the latest things and trends going on with FAFSA? So just know that you're getting the foundational elements and the most relevant information by being within this community. You're keeping yourself abreast. All right. So I'm gonna jump into this brief intro. One, I've been helping students for over 8 years. I've joined the organization in college, which is really about 10 years I've been since I've been in college, so I've got that wealth of experience. But when I became a mentor, was about 8 years ago. The great part is I was able to earn my bachelor's and master's degree, but I didn't know everything at first. I fumbled, bumbled, stumbled, didn't know what I was doing, but I made it. So I graduated. I was able to get a full scholarship for my master's degree from a $21 billion Fortune 500 company that I was that I was hired by after I graduated. So that was great. Specifically, what I do is I train students on how to excel academically, develop professionally. So you go out into the working world, you have some experience, and then also just be happy, joyous, and have fun during the process. Now, I have a special announcement for you. Today, just by staying on to the end of this webinar, you're going to get a few bonuses and discounts just for being on. So just you're taking your college success seriously. So I'm gonna have something for you. Also, for staying, you're gonna have to stay to the end and watch everything because there are no replays. You might, unless you're on newsletter, or just if you're in my community at all, this is not going to be any type of replay. So you're going to have to really pay attention, take notes, and pay attention during this webinar. Now, the great thing is, this is your breakthrough day. Now, in order for us to have a breakthrough day, you got to know what a breakthrough is, right? A breakthrough is a sudden increase in knowledge or understanding. So my goal today is to help you get a breakthrough and then also help you sustain that breakthrough because I want to see I want to see you succeed. And in order for that, you got to learn some new things. So what you're going to learn today is you're going to learn the productivity habits of the world's greatest students. You're going to learn my story, how to get straight A's, things that you need to do in and out the classroom. It's a ton of things that you're going to learn, and you can see them here, and we'll go through these throughout the webinar, and you'll hit certain things. But I just want to let you know that you're going to learn these things plus more, and I'm teaching these to you because I love you. I want to see you succeed. And I also want to help you take control back of your life. This is the time where you can really make some good progress within your college career, but you have to take it serious, all right? And then afterwards, you're going to get the breakthrough today on this webinar, but in order to help you sustain it, if you give me some permission, I'm going to share something special with you at the end that's going to help you continue to sustain this breakthrough that you're going to get today. So what you can look forward to, you're going to get the 4.0 GPA. I'm going to help you pay for college, give you some great ideas on what you can do there, get clear on your major, have employees after you, and you're going to learn how to make college fun and an awesome experience. So these things are important because once you take this brand new approach to college, you're going to get hired into the career that you really love, and just know that I'm not saying that it's necessarily going to be the easiest thing to be to persistently implement, but these things are really are going to be simple to do, but you need to know that you're going to have to get rid of distractions. You're going to have to and get focused, but I'm also going to tell you how to play hard too, because that's part of the equation. All right, so what you learn today and what I'll give you access to at the end of this webinar is definitely going to help you continue your journey. All right, so remember, the last thing that you want is to not learn anything, not take this seriously, not implement it, because you'll find yourself, like many students that I've known personally, you'll find yourself at the end of graduation, if you even make it, trying to figure things out yourself, and you'll end up on your mother's grandmother's couch for the next 5, 10, 15 years at a job that you hate, going to work, having to wake up early because you didn't really take the time to implement the things that really mattered. So that's why it's important for you to pay attention today. Now we're going to jump into a little bit about my story. I'll be quick on this. You may or may not know my story. I'm just a kid from the Bronx, New York. When the environment that I came from didn't promote college. So I was lucky enough to get into college, being inspired by a family member. When I first got in, I didn't know what I was doing. I was confused, nervous. I was feeling anxiety. I didn't know who to be. I didn't know how people was going to judge me, but I just learned some things along the way. As I fumbled and bumbled and stumbled throughout that process, I decided to, one of the things that helped me was the fact that I was curious and I like to learn from other people and other students. So I learned certain things on internships. I learned certain things about how students became popular in college and organizations that they joined and how they got good grades and certain how they was making money in college, how they was getting experience. And then I started incorporating those to where I was able to be hired by a $21 billion Fortune 500 company and get my master's degree paid for and, graduate my master's and all that good stuff. And then, after that, it's really been after getting into my career because I graduated with a computer engineering degree and undergrad project management with my graduate degree. And, with also being in the industry, I've also still had a passion on the side to still continue to help students. So, it's really just been a ramp up for me to want to help and reach out more, to more students, and that's what I've been doing for the past couple years across the United States. Now, I just want to let you know that it's not just me. I'm not the only person that's doing it, that's making things happen. I have a student here. Her name is Erin, and the crazy part about her is she didn't have enough FAFSA in order to cover tuition. She's a sophomore, and times was getting hard, so she applied for FAFSA, didn't have enough. So I had a conversation with her, and she was telling me, Terrell, you know what? This year, what I'm just gonna do, since I don't have enough to cover college, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna work. I'm just gonna, stay out for maybe a semester or two, and I'm just gonna work to get some money, and then I'll get back in college, And with that, and within that conversation, I was telling her like, Erin, I know many students who think that they're gonna just stop or drop out for a semester or a year, and once they start working, they start getting their own place, they start getting some bills. It's too hard to pull out of that lifestyle and go back into college. Many students never get back into it, especially after a year. If you start, you start going through the ranks and start, making good money, you're not gonna want to go back to school. So what she decided to do was hustle to get the rest of the tuition that she needed. She decided to talk to some different department heads and talk to different people, get them to pull some money together and fulfill the gap that FAFSA didn't fill. And just in the nick of time, she was able to enroll 1 week before classes started. So congratulations to Erin on that. Now, we're going to get to the part about why students fail. And I just want to let you know, right before we jump into this, that one of the things I'm here to do to help you and to help many other students do is I'm here to hold you accountable and to help you accomplish the things that you said that you want in life. And when you forget about that, then there's certain things that you and that you may do that will contribute to you failing. So let me put it to you this way: if I was to spend a semester physically side by side with you, and I was seeing the things that you did on a daily basis, would any of these things show up? One, no classroom etiquette. That means, would you be coming to class late? Would you be going straight to the back, hoodie over your head, or just going in the back in your phone on Facebook, on Instagram, or not paying attention, not taking notes properly, not engaging in class, not raising your hand, participating? If I was to follow you and I was to look at your study habits, would they be ineffective? Would you be studying and having a ton of distractions on social media? Would you be getting up 1,000 times to walk over here to do this? Or would you be constantly getting interrupted? Let's say if you was like in a laboratory, on campus, would you really be paying attention and focused and really understanding that the work you're doing? Would you be, if I was sitting next to you and you was filling out your FAFSA, would you just be rushing the process and putting anything down for your family income and just trying to hurry up and get through the process, because what you put on that FAFSA is the money, they're gonna reflect the money that they give you through that. If I was to follow you and I was to go to the parties with you, would you be partying too much? Would you be partying many times throughout the week, or would you be drinking and smoking? And listen, I'm not your mother and father. I can't tell you to not drink or not smoke, but I'm saying, listen, just be careful. And whatever you do, just do it in moderation, and understand that what you're in school for. Also, if I was to have a conversation with you, do you know what your major is? You know what your profession is? Many students get up to their junior, senior year, still don't know what their major is or what profession they want to get into. Then they'll change it, or they'll finally decide it, and by that time they wasted so much time that now it's going to cost more money, more semesters, and more time, which is really just going to frustrate them, and then also it's going to and then also you could be in a spot where you might not have the money to pay for it. Or if I was just to look at you and you may have you having some issues on just either general information, general knowledge, just to help you with life, or specifically within subjects. Would I see any advisors or coaches or mentors in your life? You have anybody helping you get that ongoing support that you need in order for you to miss the roadblocks that many other students stumble into. So these are the things that really block students from getting ahead, and you want to make sure that you avoid these. Now we're going to jump into the 3 productivity habits of the world's most successful students. And this is my famous graduation trifecta. And I always get so excited when I talk about this, because this is really the foundation of what you need to be focusing on in college. It's the 3 E's. And it's education, one, which is obviously is helping you excel academically. You help you get the good grades that you need to do. Plus, I want you to feel good that the fact that you're giving your all and to making sure that your education is taken care of. Because at the end of the day, if your teachers don't pass you, you don't get good grades, you're not going to graduate. 2 is experience. College is not just about education, it's also about getting experience. Because you can have a 4.0, you could be magna summa cum laude, you can be all of that. You graduate with that, but an employer will hire somebody with a 2.5 GPA, but they got the relevant experience. So you don't want to be that. And then expression is also helping you have fun and be joyous along the journey. Be happy, join organizations, get involved on campus, join teams, just helping you get that other part of college, so you can really just be happy and make good friends, surround yourself with great people. So just know that this is the model of college today. The old world, back in the day, back in our parents' day, they'll be able to graduate and get a degree, and then employers will just grab them up because they got the degree. Now, how the world works is employers really care more about experience, and depending on your field, you might have to get some additional certifications. And employers don't have time to just, they don't have the time, and then there's too many students either just graduating with the same degree where they can't just choose anybody. Now they want to get you in, and they don't want to have to train you that much. They want to be able to take you from college. They want to be able to drop you into a position and say, go do the thing. And you better be able to type or do whatever your job is, you better be able to do it. And so if you leave in college without that experience, you just got a degree and think that you're good, you need to change that mindset immediately, because you're setting yourself up for failure, because the degree is just not good anymore. You also got to get the experience to go along with it. Don't get it twisted. Degree is important, but you got to also have the hands-on experience to go along with it. So that's the new world. So you got to get with it. All right, so starting off with the first part of the graduation trifecta is the education. When you think of education as part of the graduation trifecta, I want you to think of 2 things. What are the things I need to accomplish and succeed in the classroom, and what do I need to accomplish outside of the classroom? In the classroom, I need you to be doing the best practices on test taking. Do you know some of the best things that you need to be doing on test taking? Are you taking tests good? Also, I need you to be participating in class. Are you raising your hand? Also, I need you to be engaged in class. I don't care if you need to help teach, pass out papers. You need to participate in, class discussions, group discussions, whatever you need to do. Just make sure that you're present in class. And then also, do you know the best ways to take notes? Did you know that you could take notes one way and it'll take a lot longer by taking notes another way? So you got to know that those things matter, because you only have a given amount of time within class. Also, I want you to think about some things outside of the classroom. I want you to think about study habits. Are you studying effectively? And study habits is one of those things where it can differ. You could kind of get creative based on what works for you. As far as studying, you might like to study in your room or in the library, or you might like to listen to music, which I would say listen to instrumentals instead of actual words to kind of keep you a little bit more focused. But you could be a little bit creative on that. But do you know the best ways to study? Also, networking with other students in class. Each class, make sure that you getting a couple numbers from some students. So just in case you miss a class or you miss some type of work or assignment, you can have other students you can call within your class. And then ultimately make sure that you're removing the distractions, especially while you're studying or this important things that you need to do, because That's what's going to help move you forward. All right. Now, oh, also too, as far as studying, what I was going to say too, like if you're doing homework or anything like that, you want to give yourself some bonus points and get creative with it and help motivate yourself. Do your studies in your graduation gown. That'll really, you can buy it. You should be able to get it or purchase it ahead of time. If you can't, grab it from an alumni or get somebody who's a senior or somebody who can get it, who can buy it for you, and study in your graduation gown. That'll give you some bonus points to keep you motivated. All right. Also, when it comes to experience, I want you to excel in networking with other students, because you have to get those connections so you get the experience that you need. Also, you want to get those internships, because that's also going to help you get experience. And ultimately, all of this is just to help you build your resume. Experience, you got the academic down, now experience, build your resume, get the skills that you need for the profession that is important to you, that you want to do, and constantly be building your resume throughout the entire process. That's why when we looked at the graduation trifecta triangle, you see freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. You should be doing the majority of that work your freshman year, and then each year you can do a little bit less because you've already been building that foundation. So make sure that all is going towards building your resume. And then expression, I want you to participate in surrounding yourself with leaders, good people. Don't hang around those people who's gonna pull you down. Let them go. High and by. That's it. Don't hang with them. I don't care how cool they are. I don't care how popular they are on campus. If they're not gonna help lead you to ultimately the career that you want to get into, and they not help you pay none of this tuition, leave them alone. Trust me, I've seen many students get pulled back by that. Also, get involved on campus. Do different things. Be involved in community service events. Be involved in fundraisers, and be involved in the different forums, and just do different things on campus. It's gonna keep it exciting for you. And then I would say look into join organizations, fraternities, sororities. This is a lifetime brotherhood, lifetime sisterhood, and you're really gonna learn a lot, and you could get some even experience through that and the different events and things that you do as well. Now, what does all of this mean? All of this is here to ultimately help you create some big success. Listen, I challenge you to step up to the plate and follow the graduation trifecta model. Once you graduate all three E's within the graduation trifecta, imagine you be able to create this big success. Now you're looking at your tests, your assignments, and your semester grades going up because you got the academic part of it. Now you're getting to know more students because you're networking, and now you're bouncing ideas off of different students, and you learning from faculty, staff, and your networking. That's helping you. You learning more about your profession because now you're getting more experience. You're doing those internships, so now you're going out into industry and you're seeing what's actually going on today, right? And then once you do that, all those things are coming together, and you're able to see graduation in the near future. You right there, you got it. And then once you graduate, ultimately it's going to help you get into the career that you ultimately want to get into, so you either make the money you want to make, or make the impact that you want to make. So what I really want to say is, I don't know your personal beliefs, but if the Lord is your higher power, he will help you succeed when you put in the hard work and you keep your faith. Make your family proud to walk across that stage. Imagine you walking across that stage, everybody cheering for you, degree in hand, family there, and they're proud of you because you stuck through it. You can do it. Be an inspiration to the people around you. Be an inspiration to your friends and your family members that's coming up, because they're going to look up to you, and you're going to be a role model whether you know it or not. But the only way to make it happen is you have to change your mindset. That's the only way, that your mindset and your approach to college. If you do that, I promise you're going to see some positive results come in your life. All right, so now we get into the FAQs. So these are a couple of the frequently asked questions that I get. We're going to jump straight into it. It's going the three I usually get is, how do I get straight A's? How do I pay for college? And how do I get support? So how do I get straight A's? One, we talked a little bit about it already. I want you to be engaged in class, raise your hand, and pay attention, answer questions. I want you to be able to have better study tactics, study techniques in order to help you get better grades. Also, get the help, get the support that you need, and then ultimately practice, practice, practice. The more you practice, the more you're going to learn the material and you're going to get better at it. One of the things that you can do, if you don't already have it downloaded, you can go ahead and download my How to Learn 10x Faster checklist, and it's going to help you. It's going to help you learn a lot faster different subjects or anything that you just want to get better at in college. You follow this checklist, and it's really going to help you learn faster. All right. Now, how do I pay for college? Well, one, I want you to fill out the FAFSA correctly. Don't be rushing through it, because remember, the government is going to give you a certain amount of money based on what you put through that FAFSA application. So it's very important that you fill it out. Make sure you know your deadlines, because that's important. You miss those, you're missing money, and you can appeal. You'll be able to appeal the reward letter that you get for the amount of money if your financial situations change. Maybe a new family member came into the family, or was born, or maybe one of your parents lost a job, or if you are a parent and you lost a job, or something changed financially, or you'll be able to apply for scholarships as well, and then that'll also help you in as many ways you can do that. All right, and how do I get support? Well, one, you can network with older upperclassmen, alumni. They'll be able to support you, classes they've taken, or the road that they've done. That it'd be great to get somebody from your college if you can. That'll help you. Or you can work with an advisor to help you with the classes that you want to have, classes to take. Make sure you be careful with that, because I got burned from my advisor not really paying attention to the classes I was supposed to take, and I end up staying an extra semester. So it's really on you, because at the end of the day, even if your advisor messes up, they're not going to pay for that extra semester or year because they messed up. It's all going to be on you. So ultimately, it's your responsibility. And then make sure that you're using professor's office hours, asking questions, doing what you need to do, and then find mentors on or off campus. I know I mentioned this before within the webinar, but it's really important that you find the mentors on or off campus, because this is really what's going to help you succeed. If you really want to make an impact in the world and help people, you got to have some support. It's very important to have mentors. Listen, some of the world's most successful people had mentors that you know or don't know was before your time. Some of the world's most successful people had mentors. Listen, Jay-Z had a mentor. Jaz-O, the rapper and producer, that was Jay-Z. Oprah had a mentor. Her mentor was Maya Angelou. Barack Obama had a mentor from the age 8 to 18 who was Frank Marshall Davis, who was a writer. Even Martin Luther King Jr. had a mentor. Benjamin Mays, who was the president of Morehouse College. So have a mentor. Don't be afraid to approach people. Learn. Well, I don't care if you know them personally or not. It can be me, it could be whoever online who can help you, give you some good information. Reach out to them. Get somebody locally as well that can help you. Just don't be afraid to reach out to people, please. Is really going to do you justice. All right. Now, these are just 3 of the frequently asked questions that I see, but I receive so many questions on a weekly basis, just of students just trying to get through this college process. So what I decided to do was to put together a office hours live cast, and this office hours live cast is a weekly live cast with me. Where we're going to be side by side. You're going to be looking at me, and I'm going to give you a special member access area where you're going to have access to me, and I'm going to be training you, and you're going to be able to ask questions and do a whole bunch of different things where you can really just learn. I'm just going to train you on a bunch of different topics, and know that you learn from the best. I've been in this mentoring game, and learning for I've been mentoring for 8 years, and I've been learning and for the past 10 years. So just know that you're learning from a person who's been mentoring students across the United States. I've mentored students in every different kind of modality that you could think of, from social media to books, TV, radio, 101 speeches, over the phone. this is what I've been doing. So trust me, you learning from someone who's very, very knowledgeable, right? And it's not going to be a webcast like what you're on right now. It's going to be more of a face to face, and I'm gonna make sure that's easy to afford. It's going to be very simple to do. Like I said, just log in. You're going to be able to see me. I'm a train, and then you can also ask me any kind of questions that you want to ask me. So if you want results now, join this program now. Is going to be on a weekly basis. Join now if you want results now, because what I'm teaching you, you can use immediately. You'll be able to use. I'll train you today. You'll be able to use it tomorrow, because that's how I'm setting this program up. I'm making it very tactical for you, so you can be able just to go out and just apply this immediately. Now, the great thing about this is it's 100% guaranteed. So you get your money back, and you can quit anytime. So let's say, how it works is you're gonna have access to learn and be trained side by side as you go through the semester. Every week you're gonna see me. It's gonna be a certain day, certain time. You're gonna log in. You're gonna see me, and I'm gonna train. You're gonna ask questions, right? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna make your investment is gonna be monthly. So and I'll jump into a little bit more about how much it costs, but it's going to but you're going to see me every week. And then if you at any point in time, any month, you say, you know what, this is not for me, or whatever the case is, or you get during the summer, which even during the summer is going to be on a monthly basis for a couple months, and then it'll go back to weekly once the semester starts. But at any point in time during the summer or during the year, if you say, you know what, this is not really for me, don't worry about it. No harm, no foul, no hard time. You can just quit the program at any point in time. Now, what do you get? So one, you're gonna get a weekly live training, like I said. So everything under the sun, we're gonna talk about. But I'm gonna train you specific things. Grades, passing classes, building your resume, making money on campus. Anything that it's gonna be a different topic every week. But I'm always gonna leave some time for you to be able to ask me some questions live. So I'm here to help you apply it. I'm learning every day, so we're both going to be learning. You'll be learning with me every week. I'm going to let you know some of the college industry updates, any changes or anything. I'm also going to pepper that in as well. And I'm here to help you sustain this momentum alongside of college. Like I said, you got the breakthrough today, but now I'm here to help you sustain that motivation throughout college. So every single week, just look forward. You're going to see email in your inbox. All right. It's time to hop on, and you're going to be learning with me, all right? So listen, just know, like, once you learn these things, you're more likely to help other people. You're more likely to help kids. You're going to be more likely to help other students and families going through college, and anyone you care about, because you're going to be on these, you're going to be taking notes, you're going to be implementing it, and you're going to be sharing it with other students, other family, other people who's going to college. You're getting ready to get into college, and so you're going to really be able to give back. So I'll say one thing though, this isn't for everybody. I only want students to get into this program who's really going to take it seriously, because at the end of the day, if you're not going to take it seriously, you just wasting money. And you can keep your money and order Netflix. Keep your money, order some Hulu. Do something else every month. Spend it on food. Don't spend it on this program, because this program, I really want it for students who really want to take it seriously, who want to work hard, but also want to play hard too. So I'm gonna make sure that we get a good balance of both. So if you don't see yourself really taking the time to really succeed in college for what you're paying all this money for and spending all this time for, got your mom, parents paying for everything. If you're not really going to take it seriously, then this program is not for you. But for the students that it is for, just know that you're going to be able to succeed over other students when you learn these different things that you see here today. And you're going to learn a lot more stuff than this, and you're going to be asking questions. So you're going to be able to succeed, and other students are really going to notice it. So how much is this? Well, you're gonna get the live weekly training plus the Q&A, and I'll say this, that typically I charge, when colleges are hiring me, I charge $5,000. But I'm not gonna charge no $5,000. Listen, I understand college students. I understand, the pockets of families that's going into college, and we talk about the tuitions and all that. So I understand. So it's not going to be nowhere near that much. But then I thought about it, and then I said, you know what? Well, the typical typical on average college course in a semester is around $1,000. So I said, all right, well, $1,000, don't worry about it. Then you can stay with me for the rest of your college journey. But then I said, you know what? It's probably I know it needs to be a little bit more affordable than that. So I'm not gonna, don't worry about that. I'm not even gonna charge nowhere near $1,000. All right, so one thing, remember the discount that I said I promised you for staying on. Well, here you go. So for the live weekly training plus the Q&A, the only amount that you're going to pay today is $9 a month. That's it. You know, this is not just no one-time thing and you try it and that's it. This is a weekly ongoing training, and I'm here to help you graduate college. I'm literally going to hold your hand, be right there with you every single week, bringing you back on track and helping you stay focused. All right, so keep me by your side and I'm going to help you graduate college. Now, the only thing about this is the price will definitely go up. So you got to act now, because I'm going to be adding other features. I'm going to be adding other bonuses. I'm going to be adding other trainings. And as this is going to be a progressive developing live cast where I'm going to add other resources and things to it. So this will definitely go up. This is going to be the lowest price you ever see. So get on it right now. I don't know when it's going to go up yet, but just get on it now, because when it go up, that's it. It's going up. So it's going to be up. All right, so now let's get into a few bonuses that you get just for getting access to this office hours live cast. You're gonna get access to an online Q&A exclusive members only area. I'm gonna let you ask questions, do whatever you want. So like, let's say you was on a live cast and then live cast is over, you're like, I forgot to ask this question that I needed, was burning inside of me. Let's say after live cast or throughout the week, you have any questions? Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm setting up an exclusive members only access area where you can ask questions, and I'll hop in there a few times a week, answer those questions, and you'll be able to network with other students as well. And the second thing that you're going to get is a bonus video each and every month. This is just additional motivation, additional video, just so you can follow it, additional information just to keep you on track. All right, so let's go through the recap of everything that you're going to get today. You're going to get the weekly live cast training with me. You're going to get the access to the online Q&A members only area. You're going to get the bonus video each month, and you're going to get the discount, which is only going to be $9 a month. So you can spend $9 on Netflix, or you can join a program that's going to help you graduate college and throughout your entire tenure. So what I can say is, what I've seen students, the number one challenge I see with students is sustaining growth and their success throughout college. Is them not being able to eliminate distractions. So many things going on in college. This may be new to you. You might just be coming into college, or you might even be a junior or a senior, but you can be at a point where there's a lot of things going on, and that distraction really makes it difficult for students to succeed in any area. So I highly encourage you to be a part of this program. Now, if at any point you say this is not for me, don't worry, no harm, no foul. Cancel at any time. But all I'm saying is, give me a shot. You will start to notice changes in your life happening, and the students and people around you will start to see things happening and changing as well. Sometimes you got to know, in order to make progress, that it got to be a mindset shift that you got to have within you. And what we're going to learn on a weekly basis is going to be certain things. Sometimes it's going to be specific. Sometimes it's going to be mindset. It might be helping you select a major one week, or building a resume, or helping you pay for college. So these are the different things that you're going to learn, but you'll always be able to ask me questions. So, sign up now, get access to me every week, ask the questions. Besides that, I look forward to seeing you on the live cast. This is going to be an amazing, amazing time together. So go ahead, do it now. And until I see you next time, make your college experience an excellent one. See you on the live cast.